Okay, back for some more Dominaria Draft. I've been liking this format so far. I think it's pretty fun. So we have some interesting possible first picks here. I think that Radha? Yeah, sure. Is probably first pickable. She seems really potentially quite good. But she has a gold card. I do think that Fungal Plots looks like a cool card, but it's possible that, like, I think this card looks really fun in Standard. I'm kind of interested to build a Standard deck for it, but I'm not sure that you can get there as easily in Draft. And then, like, Eviscerate is just pretty strong. I think I'm going to take Radha, just because I think the upside's really good, and we'll see how it goes. So here we have Chain Whirler, which I think is probably fine, but not amazing, probably. I don't know. It's hard to say. We have Shivan Fire, which is good. And that's kind of it, I guess. I think we'll just take Shivan Fire. It's much less demanding. We have Danitha, huh? We also have Goblin Barrage seems fine, but I don't really even know how many goblins there are. Not that many, I don't think. And that's kind of it. I guess Deep Freeze is pretty good. Trapper's pretty good. Maybe we just take Danitha? In my experience, she's been really good when I was playing against her, so... Okay, here we kind of only have Evra. Is there really anything else here I would consider? I guess Omnivore if I was in black, but I think that Evra is better. So it's possible that white is open. So I got Danitha Evra. Maybe I'll get the sword too. We'll see. I like Soothsayer. Jousting Lance, I'm not sure that it ever actually did anything for me in that last game. Like, if you have to choose between Frenzied Rage and Jousting Lance, probably you just want Jousting Lance, right? The best cards here are black, which does have me a little bit concerned. I think both of these are pretty good. I guess Gift of Growth is okay. I think we'll just take the Jousting Lance to try to be non-committal, but a little bit skeptical. I don't think that Sarah Disciple seems that good. I guess it's better with something like Jousting Lance, but I guess most creatures are better with something like Jousting Lance. The best stuff here is still black. Maybe that means something. I guess I'll take Dark Bargain, but... Okay. Primeval's Glorious Rebirth versus, like, Deep Freeze, if I wanted to pick up another color. I guess Bloodstone is fine. But I think at this point I'm fine to speculate maybe on black-white. So here I guess it's a choice between, like, Knight of New Benalia and Omnivore. I do like Omnivore better, but Knight of New Benalia is a 2-drop. Yeah, I think we just take the 2-drop. Guess it goes nicely with Jousting Lance. So, this is kind of all over the place. Obviously this was a first pick, so the green is highly speculative. I guess I could take the Disciple here. Because otherwise I'm taking, like, Mammoth Spider, which I do think is fine, but the green, as I was just saying, is unlikely to be open from what I've seen so far. So yeah, I guess we'll just take the 2-drop, even though I don't think it's very good. Meh. This could be Chainer's Torment. Sure. So it looks like black and white are probably the most likely to be open. So let's go ahead and start slotting that. Skin Witch is pretty good. Adamant Will is also a reasonable trick. Which is better? Probably Skin Witch. Probably. This goes over here, this goes over here, this goes over here. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What do I think about Healing Grace versus Feral Abomination? I don't think I really need another 6 right now. I'm not sure that I'll play that, but it's possible that Short Sword gets in here. Strictly possible. So, this is obviously Teshar, but I guess I also wouldn't mind my first Adamant Will, a Death Bloom, or a Mesa Unicorn. Second Evra. What else do we have here? Pegasus Courser, I like. Fungal Infection, I like. Soul Salvage, I like. I'm not sure I need the second Evra. I think I might just be interested in the Courser. Okay, we'll think about Lich's Mastery in a second. Binalish Honor Guard is totally reasonable. So, Lich's Mastery. I do think you need life gain to make this work. But, I do have 2 lifelink creatures already. Plus Healing Grace. Binalish Honor Guard is fine and all, but this could be the right deck. And if it ends up being, then this is like a huge upside. So I'll speculate on it. Glider I think is fine. Sergeant at Arms I think is the pick. Yeah. Wow, another Adelies. But we're probably just taking Vicious Offering. Especially with something like Sergeant, it becomes pretty good. Primeval's Glorious Rebirth. All legendary permanents. So here we have Soothsayer. Paladin even would be fine, but it's not as good as Soothsayer or Fungal Infection. I'm tempted to just take the Soothsayer. I really like the Soothsayer. Okay, I'll take the Soothsayer. No reason to fight. It's a good card. Here we're going to kind of miss. I guess Dredge Sentinel is fine. I think I'd probably rather not play it, but how many historic spells do I even have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's not the worst. Guess it's strictly possible I might want that. Lich's Mastery is also, yeah. Maybe. Strongly doubt that I want another Healing Grace. But does this deck want Voltaic Servant? I guess it is a historic spell, so maybe. Wow, things have dried up a little bit faster than I would have expected. That makes me nervous. guess Partic Wanderer is strictly possible to play. Evangel is too, I guess. Sword is also possible. There's several cards in here that I don't really want to be playing. Hopefully we can pick up some good stuff in the third pack. I don't think we want Sparring Construct. I guess this is the type of deck that maybe could play it if you have a lot of these smaller creatures. Steel Leaf. Meh. Knight of Malice. Yeah. Fungal. Okay. I mean, I think it's an obvious Knight of Malice here. That does make me happy. Urgoros. Deathbloom, I think, are the choices here. I think Urgoros is what we want as a clear upgrade to Partic Wanderer. I guess Sparring Construct is a good like sack target for something like Soothsayer or Vicious Offering. Something to think about, maybe. Gideon's Reproach, huh? It's like that or Blood Tallow. I think I'd rather have Gideon's Reproach. Quinde. Excellent. Get in here. Okay, this has made the deck better, for sure. Windgrace Acolyte is possible. I could also take, like, Clifftop with the intention of, like, splashing a Shivan Fire. It's possible. Huh. Charge probably isn't insane here. I think it's probably just between Clifftop and Windgrace Acolyte, though. I think it's just Windgrace Acolyte. Another Knight of New Benalia? I don't think this deck is that interested in Lingering Phantom. I already have a Lich's Mastery if I want it. Yeah, it's probably just Knight. This is probably going to be Trapper. This is Trapper. Okay, so now I can start cutting out some of the things I don't want to play. I don't really want to play Drudge Sentinel. I don't really want to play Evangel. This deck might actually just play 16 lands. Well, 2 6s and a 7, actually. Maybe not. Call the Cavalry, Dub, Excavation Elephant, all reasonable. I think Call the Cavalry is probably the best, though. I don't think it's Elephant. I think it's Cavalry or Dub. 15 creatures right now. Dub works nicely on Knight of New Benalia. Yeah, okay. Ooh, I get my Fungal. I get the chance to have a charge if I want it. Okay, this did in fact get better. So we can cut. I don't know, what are the odds I want Guardians? Like nothing. Let's see, Justine. The short sword, well, I don't think I need Healing Grace. Puts me at 24. From Evil's Glorious Rebirth, good. All legendaries. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I think that seems reasonable. Won't be playing a single rat colony. Don't need another charge, but I have it. Okay. So that pack definitely did improve things. Let's take a look, first of all, at historic counts for Teshar. Is he the only thing that cares about historic counts? No, also Trapper. Okay. So we are at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That seems reasonable. I don't think we're interested in Lich's Mastery for real. I think this is a more straightforward deck than that. Even though the life gain might actually work. How many ways do I have to gain life? Just out of curiosity. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. I mean, I could play like Healing Grace, but then I'm having to play Healing Grace, so. What do I think about just running this with 16? It does have a lot of 2-drops. And the card draw here and here? Is that all the card draw? I think so. Yes. I'm a little bit uncomfortable with it. Let's see if there's anything clear to cut. I don't think Sarah Disciple's great or anything. Carries the sword nicely. Maybe I can just run it like this. It's a little bit greedy, I guess. Mostly because of this. I do think this is fine here, though. Yeah, if I was cutting something, it's probably one of these 2-drops. Cutting it for a land? I guess I could also cut the Skin Witch. It's obviously not an aggressive creature, and then I could just bring it in if the discard seems unusually good. Maybe that's a good plan. Who knows? 9-8? Let's see. Double, double. Those are all the doubles. Yeah, I think 9-8's correct then. Okay. I'm kind of wondering if maybe the Skin Witch is better than the Disciple, but it is a flyer, and I don't have a lot of flying. Let's see, we have what? The Sarah Disciple, we have the Courser, which then makes something else flying. We have the Windgrace Urgros and Teshar. I guess that's not too bad. I will play first. I will keep this, even though it's not great. Okay, that's something, I guess. The 2-drop would have been good. Of course, I did cut a 2-drop, but I still have 5 or something, right? 2 Knights of New Benalia, Sarah's whatever, and I have more than that. I have at least one more. Okay. cut the Evangel, I cut the Skin Witch. I think there's one more in there, though. I did not get an Honor Guard. I did not get a Mesa Unicorn. No! That's a good one. I could just dub and fight through it. It's weak to bounce. He can't immediately bounce it, though. And otherwise I'm doing what? Plain fungal infection, which is fine, but unexciting. It's not a very good use of my mana. My removal package is not amazing. I don't have an Eviscerate even. Swapping that Radha for an Eviscerate would have been cool. Okay. Wouldn't mind a land. That is not a land at all. I'm gonna get bounced. I know it. Well, not yet, apparently. Are they actually mono blue? I mean, with the Jinn, they might be basically mono blue. It's possible. Okay. I really could use a land. Yeah, that's a good one. Shit. So I'm actually dead in the air next turn? It's a concern. I'm concerned. Bottom, top. Okay, could be too late for this land. So let's see, they're gonna hit me 5, 6, 7, 8. So Chainer's Torment does in fact save me. Six, 7, 8. Chainer's Torment takes me to 1. So I would be dead to an island. I could play Teshar to chump. That doesn't seem amazing. Have they played on an island every turn? Yes, they have. Okay. Well, I guess I am dead to an island. Do you have an island? I'm going to assume he does not have an island. Or he would have just played the island. Assuming he is looking for an island. Still doesn't have the island. Okay. Can't attack with both. Attacks with one. Okay. He's not mono blue. Okay, you go to 1. And I win. Because I can play Teshars. Unless you have, like, Blink of an Eye or something. So I play Teshar. I tap the Djinn. Okay. Oh my gosh. That was ridiculously close. Huh. Okay. Anything I want to change for that? I don't really have a lot of, like, anti-air stuff. Knight of Malice is my other 2. So I only have 4 2s. Okay. I'm going to assume his hand was probably a little bit clogged because of mono islands. Which doesn't necessarily mean bring in the Skin Witch. I'm really wondering if this card is as bad. It's so expensive and it requires setup to be good. He had no removal that he showed me. I think I might just do that. Okay. Yeah, sure. I guess this is fine. It's not great. But I do have both colors. Don't have a 2 or a 3. I do have a removal spell, though. Drawing a 2 is obviously good. It's too bad this isn't the other one, since we're facing black. This could pretty easily just get Vicious Offeringed. Academy Drake. Okay, that's fine. Now I know I'll make my land drops. We'll go ahead and equip this. And swing. So I think we'll lead with Quinde. Eviscerate? No. Okay. Now we're not. Now we're going to lead with Teshar so that I can play Quinde and bring back the knight, assuming everything goes well. Had he had Vicious Offering, he probably would have used it instead of the Eviscerate. What you thinking about? You have removal for Teshar pre-combat? Teshar living would be pretty cool. Then he decides I'm not going to block with Teshar anyway, so he swings. Then post-combat removal? Nope. Okay, so I will in fact get Knight of Malice back. Interesting. That actually lets me get Knight of Malice back a different way. Is that... do I care? Or do I rather just have Quinde out? Because I could do that and then like equip the short sword or something. I think we just cast Quinde. Bring back Knight of Malice. Okay. So, if he has a land, I bet he's gonna... okay, now he's gonna Blood Tallow, I assume, the Knight of Malice. Because it's the thing that's stopping the Juggernaut. Yep, but I could bring it back next turn. I just have to take a bunch of damage. Which is fine. Gotta attack. Okay. Because I can cast Jousting Lance, get the knight back again. Okay, so... have the option to maybe put this here. That makes 6, 7, 8 damage. Meh. Or I could just put it here, leave Quinde back, attack for 2, and then I have 2 blockers for the Juggernaut. That sounds fine. So what we actually do then, if I'm going to do that and not leave up Vicious Offering, I move this here, then I move it here? Or do I just leave up Vicious Offering? 6, 7. I think I just leave up Vicious Offering. No, I need to have Quinde have it. So if I'm gonna have Quinde have it, then I might as well have Teshar have it first. Okay, so now I have very difficult to remove blockers for the Juggernaut. Or I have 2, so it's difficult to remove them both. Okay. Thank you, Teshar. Teshar did a ton of work. Actually, I'm just going to go ahead and edit this. As much as this card seems cool, I think this is probably just better. Boo. I guess if I get into a very grindy matchup, then I can bring in the Rebirth. But a 7 is just so expensive, and a 7 that doesn't necessarily even do anything is even more expensive. Well, I guess it's the same expensive, but it's even more of a liability. I think this hand is acceptable. I'm actually really glad I'm playing the short sword because of historic triggers for stuff like Trapper and Teshar. Kind of cool. Don't really need more land, but classic 1-3-5 curve gets there every time, right? Okay. Academy Drake. Well, we're just gonna play Danitha. I think there might have been some thought to maybe not playing Danitha till next turn, so I could automatically equip. If they were tapped out again, that means they couldn't Shiv and fire it. But the problem is they might not even tap out again, so... I think I'm interested at this point in just saving the Sergeant at Arms till I can kick it. If I need to, I can Vicious Offering this, because now I have like a 5-6 play, and I'm not under so much pressure that taking turn 4 off is that big a deal, I don't think. Okay. Especially since I'm about to gain some life here. So I mill over 2 lands and a Pegasus Courser. It's not so bad. Another 7 fire, huh? Okay. Playing everything a turn late would not have been the worst ever. Except he wasn't tapped that turn. Yeah, he wasn't tapped that time either. And they have to be like fully tapped. Cloud Reader. Okay. Yay! Okay. So next turn I have Vicious Offering plus Trapper plus Equip. It's not bad. Ooh, 3 colors. He has his own Wind Grace. Okay. That is fine. Vicious Offering cast down, by the way. Black must actually be somewhat primary color then. Okay, so we played the Trapper, hold the Vicious. We probably just want to kill the Cloud Reader. These are all flyers again. Yeah, maybe I should have done this in response to the divination. Since it's possible you could have like drawn a counter off the divination. Okay, let's see what we get. Urgaro's Knight of Nubenalia. Okay. Oh, except I'm dead. I thought I was going to go to 1. I totally must have miscounted. Well, in that case, I'm just dead, right? I can't cast Urgaros for the chump. Not even the chump, the trade. I can't kill them. 2, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I'm dead. Okay. So, lots of 2 toughness flyers, which makes me kind of want Joyra's Familiar. That's kind of it. If I had a way to splash Shivan Fire, I would, but I don't. So let's do that and bring out the Skin Witch, since I think every creature they played was flying, so the 1/3 body isn't very helpful. So we saw 2 Shivan Fires, a Vicious Offering, an Eviscerate, and a Cast Down. It's a lot of removal. Huh, apparently they have some choices to make. I guess I can reevaluate mine. Meh. Actually, maybe Healing Grace is good here. Against the Shivan Fires. And then I pull out... yeah, okay. Mostly because the Pegasus Courser can't be Shivan Fired. Obviously, the rest of the hand isn't so hot. I never got the chance to cast 6s last game, so... Syncopate for 1. No? Okay. Looks like I'm probably going to get to cast 6s this game, though. Academy Drake. Okay. And I could, like, burn the fungal to kill it, but I'm not sure I want to. Yeah. Well, I mean, assuming he even blocked. Skittering. Okay. There's some fixing for your 3-color deck. I assume this is a mountain. Yep. Okay. That gives him the possibility of having Shivan Fire. Apparently does not have Shivan Fire, or he would have attacked. Okay, so we play Wind Grace. Mill over. Does have the Shivan Fire. Teshar, Quande. Wow, those were really good cards. That's a shame that I had to mill over those. Journey Mage, bounce Pegasus. Meh. Could be worse. Soothsayer. I think we just run out Evra. Evra holds back both the ground creatures. He showed me Eviscerate. He'd have to sack for Vicious Offering to work. Cast Down doesn't work. So yeah, Eviscerate's the only thing that he showed me that would cleanly kill Evra. Okay. That works. Reproach is a good draw. So I think we just cast... He hasn't shown me any counters. Should I bother playing around counters? Maybe? Because now I can reproach and infection. So this could go pretty well for me. What you doing? Attack there. Okay. So let's fungal you. And block with the Saproling. Nice. Garna. Okay. That's too bad. Gets it right back. Huh. I think what I do now is I play Joyra's Familiar, hold Reproach. I think, versus playing Urgros. I think. He's going to bounce something. So I assume he's going to replay the Journey Mage this turn. So dumping all my mana into Urgros is just going to get Urgros bounced. This way I can still do something productive this turn. Was not expecting Garna, that's for sure. Bounce Courser, probably. No? Bounce Familiar. Okay. Full attack. Okay, let's go to blocks. I block here. Do you have anything to do? I then reproach Garna. Okay. Tanith is not bad. So I could cast both of these. That's actually kind of cool. Let's do that. Syncopate now? No. Okay. So, this holds back Journey Mage theoretically. Kick Shivan Fire? No. Dang it! These were good cards. I have a lot of good cards in my graveyard. That concerns me. Okay. So, what does Dub do? Dub would make Daneth a 4/4, which means that she could attack even through a triple block. Of course, she already has First Strike. The Vigilance, though, seems relevant. The Lifelink seems relevant. They're not going to bounce me right now? Oh, right. It's cheaper. Okay. The extra 2 life, I think, is the biggest factor here. Gosh, you have 5 cards and I have none after Stupid Skin Witch. I think like all my legends are in the yard. It's not great. So if they found Blink of an Eye, that'd be pretty good for them. Not devastating, but pretty good. Death Bloom. Okay. 2 Death Blooms. Okay. Well, that's going to stop Danitha from attacking for a bit. This is where it would have been nice to have it on a flyer, but I guess I can actually just attack with Pegasus Courser and make Danitha fly. Yeah? Interesting that they even considered that. Cast down the... Dang it. I needed that. At least I'm at an acceptable life total. Oh my gosh. Are you serious? Yeah, no, I'm just gonna die. Like, I strongly doubt that there's, like, anything I can do. So this is what, take 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11? Yeah. What would I have to draw? Well, we can start with that. None of those. I'm dead. Well, that changed the game around. Definitely play first. This is unexciting but acceptable, I guess. Mole to 6, keep, and bottom. Okay. Land, obviously, not really what I'm in the market for. Land is still not what I'm in the market for. Okay. That's an okay one. Merfolk Trickster. Tapping Sergeant at Arms, I guess. Okay. Play the Courser. I guess I should pretend to have Fungal. Because this could only be like Saving Grace, I think is the only single white trick. 4 mana for Even Sentry. Okay. It's kind of a problem for me. can't be considering attacking. Fungal's pretty decent. I think what we do here is we attack with Sergeant at Arms and Pegasus. Excellent. I'm really surprised he ran into that when he has no mana up. So I took care of the biggest problem for me now. Deep freeze the Pegasus. Okay. Blocks nicely on the ground still, so there's still that. Okay, so we'll play the short sword. Equip it to the sapling. And attack here. Double block? Okay. Now he would die if he attacked with the bodyguard. Or the bodyguard would die. Blink of an eye, my token. Okay. I don't think I have anything to gain by throwing this away. Okay. Okay. What? Is he making the pacifism mistake that I've made a few times? Because that just got really good for me. Wow. Huh. Well, I wasn't expecting to be given a gift like that. This is 6 mana? No? Call the cavalry. Okay. Really could use some more spells here. Evra. Okay. This actually presents an interesting possibility. Vicious Offering works really, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? They're able to exchange it twice. That'll be sad, but... I like this in general. So let's go ahead and dub this up. I have a 6/4 first strike. I don't think I actually attack though. 4, 5, 6. He won't block with Evra. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm probably actually safe to attack, but I don't think I want to just yet. He won't block with Evra, right? If he does, then I'm very unhappy, and I think I can afford to just slow roll this. Don't play a land. Don't play a land. Okay, or play anything else. Sure. Evra... Oh, he's not going to attack with Evra anymore into this. I guess I need to swing, because because of the first strike, this doesn't change the toughness on Evra. Okay, I'm going to have to swing. I should have swung last turn then. So this will make it to where he countered. Okay, that's so much better than my Vicious Offer and getting countered. Don't play a land. Don't play a land. Or play anything else, yes. I did this with kicker, right? With kicker, you sack courser. Okay. And then I end up taking... Did I not block first? Because if so, that was really dumb. So obviously this is not nearly as good as Befuddle, but since Befuddle would just kill them. Okay, so we play Teshar. If I attack here, they have to chump. Yeah. 3, 4, 5 unblockable. Teshar with the sword would be able to define 6 clears everything. So they probably just end up chumping with a knight. That's fine. I play Teshar. And I move the sword to Teshar. Yep. Take 5 unblockable. Well, Quinday's excellent. Well, not that excellent, actually. Since, this is just going to get blocked anyway. So Quinday lets me get back Sergeant at Arms or Pegasus Courser. Neither of those is like... or Danitha, actually. Get back Danitha, too. I want to cast this right now, just in case they have, like, bounce for Teshar or something. And then we get back Danitha. Courser. And we can just get back Danitha. The only reason to get back Courser would be like if I want to jump the knight. do have something. Gideon's Reproach the Knight. Okay, so you take 3 in the air still. You can't attack with the Knight, obviously. You can attack with these. Do you have Charge or something? What is those? Academy Drake kicked. Okay. Oh. Really? Is he dead on board or something? I guess Danitha was about to lifelink a bunch, so that wasn't going to help, because I could move... Yeah, I was going to gain 6 off Danitha. Okay. I don't know that he was dead on board, but... pretty close. Do I need to change anything? Glorious Return seems like it might be okay here. It was a grindier game for sure. And if he's going to be like trying to chip me with Tetsuko or something. Possible. Is there anything I would take out for that? Not really. Hopefully in this format at some point I'm going to get the Everett Befuddle trick. Bodyguard again? Okay. That's fungalable. So I guess I'm looking right now at 3, 4, 6. I think we'll just go ahead and do this. Why not? Okay. I'm not sure that I would have no valued that blink, but... So now it's looking like Danitha Quinde. A little bit late. Do you think he has a counter? No? He didn't show me any. Do I think he has a counter now? It's impossible to know. But if I didn't put him on 1 last turn, I won't put him on 1 this turn. He only got 1 extra draw, and it's not like 4 mana makes for better countering than 3 in this format, I don't think. Huh, that's a shame. But he did show me that. I guess I could have considered it, but... I don't think playing around that was right. Since it just ends up being a 1-for-1 trade anyway, and then what am I going to do? Just not attack? Okay, let's attack with Quinde, I guess. You got another one? Gideon's Reproach, seal away. Okay. Well, you have dealt with this stuff with aplomb. Those were 2 good creatures. Teshar's nice. So let's just play Knight of Nubenalia so that I have the sack if I want it. Wizard's Retort. Okay. That is a fine thing for you to retort. Pegasus Courser. Okay. Another Knight of New Benalia. Okay. Go ahead. Because now I can attack through the Pegasus, even if they try to leave it back. I don't want to expose Teshar until I'm able to follow up the next turn, is my feeling. Okay. That's fine. I'm not going to like Vicious or anything like that. So I have gotten a bit stuck on lands. Five mana for Weight of Memory. I mill? Okay. Sarah Disciple is fine to mill. Could have used the lands though. That actually works with Teshar. So, let's go ahead and do this. Now I can Teshar next turn. Bring back Danitha. No! How have you dealt with everything? Well, he's sackable now. I actually got damage through. Insane. What's happening? Something big. Evra. Okay, Evra can just get Vicious off Teshar. Okay, so I could cast Urgros, but I'm not going to. So I have 6 mana, so I can play like Trapper and Vicious. Wait, what? What does he have? Okay, so it's first strike. Could just wait on Trapper. I think we can get Trapper down. Because now I get a tap with Urgros next turn if I need it. And the odds of me needing to sack to him seem pretty low. Okay, so I think we start by attacking. Okay. That confused me. And then I think we just play Urgros. Doesn't really matter what I tap. Oh, okay. Another 2-1 finish. Not so bad. I think this format's fun. All the legendary stuff is kind of fun. So yeah, thanks for watching.